What's up, guys? What's going on? Today we have some information about a Lord of the Rings game. This has kind of been in the works. People have been hearing rumors about a new Lord of the Rings game coming out soon. There's talks about it possibly being an RPG or an MMORPG. I'm not totally sure what it could be. I know that there is a Lord of the Rings Online that's been out for a long time. I'm not too sure if that game is still going on. I don't play it. I prefer to play WoW. I don't really know anyone that played the Lord of the Rings game online. From what I heard, it's not too bad, but it's not that great either. In my opinion, the best Lord of the Rings games were the ones that came out like the early PS2 games, like that were specifically based off the movies. The third Return of the King movie game was fantastic, and the Two Towers was really good. Unfortunately, Lord of the Rings has not had too much of a good track record recently. I know you can say that the two games that came out, Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor, and I think it's Shadow of War, those games are pretty good outside of the unfortunateness of Shadow of War with its microtransactions. I think those games were really good, really exciting to play. I enjoyed both of them. However, everything after that has just been all misses, in my opinion, in a popular opinion, that they're not very good games at all. So today we are looking at Insider Gaming has some information, exclusive veteran studio working on new Lord of the Rings game. Let's dive into it. If you want to read the entire article, it will be in the description. Let's go. So guys, it says here, a veteran studio is working on the new Lord of the Rings game. In October 2025, Insider Gaming exclusively reported that a new Lord of the Rings game was in development. This game, according to sources, was being backed by the Abu Dhabi Investment Office and was being designed in a way that could, quote, compete with Hogwarts Legacy. If you haven't played Hogwarts Legacy, which is the Harry Potter game, pretty good game. I enjoyed it. I like Harry Potter stuff. I liked the game a lot. It was open world. There was a lot to do. I haven't played any of the new updates, but I have started the game. I beat the game, and I enjoyed it a lot. At the time of the new report, it was understood that multiple parties were involved in the game, including Embracer and Revenge. There was also another studio working on the game, and Insider Gaming has learned which studio that is. Recently, claims surfaced regarding Kingdom Come Deliverance developer Warhouse Studios working on the Lord of the Rings game. While sources say that it's possible that they are also working on one, they aren't the studio working on this specific Lord of the Rings game. So it says, I don't want to read the entire thing, but it says, according to those close to the game development, Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics is working on the upcoming The Lord of the Rings game. This work is alongside what's being done on the new Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis and Tomb Raider Catalyst titles. So we know that the Tomb Raider games there's a new one coming out that they announced, and there's a remake of an original Tomb Raider game also coming out, which doesn't look too bad. I'm looking to kind of dive back into the Tomb Raider games. I like Lara Croft. However, I like Lord of the Rings more. I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I really enjoy the movies. They're one of my favorite movies of all time. The Fellowship is my favorite of all time. I read the books. Currently rereading The Hobbit, but like I said, I think a lot of the older Lord of the Rings games were pretty good. Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor, or Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor were really good games. Everything else after that, not so good. I never played the MMO, but I'm looking forward to a new, fresh Lord of the Rings game. Unfortunately, even with the show, I had no interest in watching. And with the new animated movie that came out, no interest in watching. So could this be a new take on Lord of the Rings? Could this really bring back Lord of the Rings to actual diehard fans and new fans alike that want to dive into obviously an RPG or an MMO? Either or, I definitely want to give it a shot. It's a new Lord of the Rings game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very invested in this world. J.R. Tolkien made a great world. So let's kind of, see what happens. I will definitely keep an eye on this story and see what's updating throughout the Lord of the Rings games or game that is going to come out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, leave a like. We'll continue to update you on all things gaming. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.